Hi, my name's Terry, and in this video, I want to talk about building my ISA foundation. So, this is our journey for building an ISA, and this channel is aimed for people a little later in life, say in the 50s, 60s, 70s, or any age that haven't done any investing yet and want to do some investing. But my main aim is not just to do investing, but to make it exciting. So you can look at this as a fun project, not just something where you put some money away and one day there's a lump sum. This is something to entertain you as well as have that great element of investing at the same time. So a steady step forward in my investing journey after 50. And as I've mentioned before, I'm in my 70s. Some people might say, well, isn't that a bit late in life? I always believe that as long as you're having fun, it doesn't matter uh, what time uh, or period of your life you start investing. And that, as I say, is the whole um, exciting part, I think, of my channel. We're building an ISA and we're having fun as we go. So, why this feels important, and the ISA is starting to take shape. So, yeah, in this particular video, why is this particular step important? Well, as you can see, my first aim was to build a strong core. So, yeah, I'm going to buy some or have bought some individual stocks and shares, and they add another touch of excitement to the whole ISA experience. But I wanted, using the football parlance, a strong, um, would that be defensive? Yeah, I think defensive line that is going to build a strong element. So this is going to build a growth. And I'm guessing really a sort of way is an attacking element. This is what's going to build the real core growth. These are ETFs I can leave in place and given time, because that's obviously the whole um, magic element, that the time and compounding factor will help these to really build growth into the ISA. So yeah, small steps, but they're becoming a real foundation. And this part, as you can see, I have three main ETFs, and this is the core of the ISA foundation. So what I've gone for, and some people might say, uh, well, they overlap a little, but that's okay because I don't mind the overlapping because I think they give a good combination together. And I've gone for the Global Shares ETF, which is VWRP, the NASDAQ 100 ETF, which is EQQQ, and then the S&P 500 ETF, which is VUSA. So that gives broad exposure, growth focus, and long-term structure, and the main foundation of the ISA. So very important. Now, this is why this video marks an important stage so far in the building of the ISA, that with a little bit of recent investment, now each of the ISAs is just about on the 400 mark. There were 400, they're just about 398, 399 pounds each. But as we expect, all stocks and shares go up and down on virtually a minute by minute basis. So they're virtually 400 each. So I've got the three at 400 each, and that is what's forming the basic of this ISA. And this is the first foundational target to get to the 400. And I like to have targets that give you something to work towards, give you some excitement and something to be interested in investing rather than just putting a lump sum to one side, as I've said before, which to me is thoroughly boring. This gives you some excitement. And so each of the three ETFs are now just about 400 each. And as it says on the slide, they move daily with the market, as do all stocks and shares up and down. And that's nothing to be worried about. In fact, some ways, when they go down or the market goes down, that gives us an opportunity to buy in the stocks and shares and ETFs at a lower level, so we can have more for our investment. So don't be worried about the market going down as well as up. This is a long-term project, so we're looking for what 3, 5, 10 years at least. But every day will be exciting. So, why build the core first? Like building a house or anything, you've got to have the foundations, haven't you? What we're building on, the foundations are the main thing, and from there we can build and blossom. So a stronger base before adding more. So yeah, it helps avoid too many tiny positions. You don't lots and lots of little individual stocks and shares that could, I'm not saying will, but could go out of existence. You want some core foundations that you think are pretty solid. There's nothing 100% guaranteed in this world, but these should be pretty solid core foundations. Gives the ISA more structure, because in my ISA, and everybody works to their own plan, but in my ISA, the ETFs are the main defense, attack, whichever element, whichever way you want to look at it in the ISA. And then I have added some individual stocks and shares for some excitement and see the dividends come through, because some of the ETFs are obviously the dividends are automatically reinvested within the ETF itself, and makes future progress easier to track. Yes, so I keep an eye on all the ETFs and all the stocks and shares, but the platform I use, it's really easy to watch them day by day if you wish. Some people say invest the money and then forget it and come back in 6 months, 12 months. I just personally, I just can't do that. That's no excitement, no fun to me. I like to see what's going on, and just my personal journey, I like to watch them and I tune in. Good points in some ways, bad in others, but I like to do. That's my personal way, and it gives me fun with building the ISA. So the next target, well, it's an obvious next target, isn't it? We're just about it in the 400 mark. So the next target is obviously moving up to the 500. And I'm looking forward to getting there fairly quickly. It's only £100 on each of the three. Could come with natural growth. At the beginning of the ISA, a lot of this movement is going to come with investing. So as funds permit, and obviously you do this, obviously, when funds are available. You don't take food off the table to do this. So when funds permit, we move each of the three, and I try to do it equally. So it might be £10 on each, 20 on each, 30 on each, 50, whatever, but move each up to 500 each. That's the next target. And yeah, as it says on the slide, then keep building steadily over time, one sensible step at a time, because as funds permit, as I say, 500 next, and then my next target would probably be 750 and then 1,000, and it'll be exciting. So yeah, just coming on to the final slide. I put this one in because I have to include it, obviously, that this is my personal journey only, and it's not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. I can't give you a financial advice. All I can show you is my personal journey, what I'm doing, what I think is right for me. Obviously, before you do any investing of any type, you really should seek a personal investment advisor, somebody who can give you professional advice how to invest your money. And I want to say, as I like to say also, if you enjoy watching these videos, which I hope you do, I hope you get some excitement as well, as I do. I hope you do as well. Please subscribe. It's going to help the channel build, and I'm looking to build in the channel over the coming weeks, months and years. And I will try to do regular videos about my ISA and the updates on the ISA building for anyone over 50 and 50 plus. So thank you for watching that video, and I'm really excited about this. I hope you're getting some excitement and look forward to seeing you in the next video.